And we're back with round 2 of K-Pop Madness 2021. First off, before we get into the groups that won, you can go check all the scores out with a link in the description to the full bracket. I'm not going to put them up on the screen and everything and talk for 2 minutes for you guys to read them. Just go check it out. It's all right available for you. You can see how the bracket's doing. You can see where it's going and everything, and you can see the scores. So if you're curious about what the scores actually were, you can go check that out. I'm getting into who won and who's facing who in 1 second. I just want to say thank you all so much for voting if you're watching this. Literally, part 2 of round 1 was the most ever voted on K-Pop Madness, which completely surprised me. We had over 225 people vote, which is more than the first year I ever did this, which in round 1, part 1 of the first year, 2018, we had about 180 people, I think. So we blew that out of the park by a lot, and I'm really grateful because I love doing this. And the more people we have voting, the better the results are going to be. We even had upsets, which I always love seeing upsets. It's not always just the most popular groups winning. So let's get into what the actual battles are of round 2. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. We're going to start this off again with our number 1 seed for the first bracket of DREAMCATCHER.
No.
And DREAMCATCHER is facing off against this group known as ACE. Now, our second matchup is probably the hardest one, I think, for most people. It's 2 really popular groups that usually make it far into this bracket. We have IKON and IKON is going up against this, this kind of small group, known as NC
I can do this all day. Back it up. Yeah. Something like it.
I need to stop doing that. I should just say the group straight up. Like, for the third matchup of bracket 1, we have 2 other popular groups that have both been 2 seeds or more before. PENTAGON who's facing off against the big ass group known as BTS. And then our final bracket 1 matchup is EVERGLOW. And they're going up against the girls of TWICE. Now we can move down to our next bracket, our second bracket of 4. Our first matchup for this group, we have 17. And they're going up against the rookies known as Treasure.
I just wanna be a boy.
The next group, we have 2 girl groups battling it out, known as ITZY. I just had to adjust the camera real quick. If you notice, it's a little bit different. But anyways, we got ITZY, and they're going up against the YG girl group known as BLOCKB. Now we have our first upset from last round, which is ITZY. And ITZY seemed to be making a push like DREAMCATCHER did last year because, ITZY's making a final stand for their final year in the bracket, which should be interesting. And they're going up, though, against this powerhouse number 3 seed known as SHINEE. And then finally, our last bracket 2 matchup, we have the group SF9. And they're facing off against ATEEZ. Okay, now at the halfway point, we have our bracket 3 battles. And our first one, we have the JYP band of Day 6. And they're going up against Rookie and Hypen. Following that, we have another HYBE group known as TXT. And TXT is going up against the co-ed group of KARD. Now we have another upset from round 1 where we have the group CLC. And they're going up against the powerhouse SM vocal group, well, just everything group, EXO. And then finally for bracket 3, we have the group that literally just had a comeback today, ASTRO. Going up against the girl vocal group of MAMAMOO. And now finally we're on to bracket number 4, the final 4 matchups we have for round 2. Of course we have Stray Kids. And this should be a really interesting battle. They're going up against MC&D. Next up, we have the YG group known as Winner. And they're going up against the group Idol. And now we have Newest, who's going up against an uphill battle trying to beat out the world-renowned girl group of Red Velvet. And then the final battle that we have for round 2, the final of the 32 groups, the last 2, we have BLOCKB who are going up against MONSTA X. Okay, and that's gonna do it. Those are all 32 groups, and after this, these videos are gonna start getting shorter because we're gonna have less groups left. But yeah, we have down to 32 groups now. Only those 32 remain, and we're gonna be cutting that in half again. And I'm gonna give you guys 2 days to vote. Please keep voting. Hopefully we get the same amount of like turnout and like as much activity. I love seeing you guys vote and having everyone like have a voice in the series of who's gonna win, who's gonna get the week worth of videos at the end. Maybe it's gonna be a repeat. Maybe Stray Kids are just gonna like be the expected winner, but maybe, I don't know, ITZY are gonna come through and just upset everyone, and I'm gonna have an ITZY 1 week on the channel. Who knows? We'll find out soon, though. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, show some love down in the comments below. If you're still watching, follow the Discord, or come join the Discord. Say hi to me on Discord. I'm there all the time. We have a bunch of people. They're all really cool. They all have fun conversations, so you might as well just join and be like, yo, what's up? Type of thing. Follow me on Twitch while you're still here, and as always, K-pop and chill the safe way.